More and more, especially young people, are consuming their news and looking at their stories through the digital space and social media. And Buchule is with our digital team at the SABC News. Always great to chat to you. And you can catch us up with, first of all, what's trending today?
Thanks for having me, Peter. The top 5 trends for today is the Nedbank Cup, Kaizer Chiefs, the Sharks and the Stormers, and Dr. Zola Square. But we'll start with the Nedbank Cup. We saw that the head coach of Kaizer Chiefs has resigned, and this is after the barbaric behavior by Kaizer Chiefs fans last night at a game between them and the Free State Stars. Now Kaizer Chiefs lost 2-0 to the Stars, and the fans were just angry and started coming into the field and attacking security guards. And we see in a video where they attack a female security guard, kicking her in the head.
And burning. Okay, so they lost. They got upset and they just went on the rampage. And these kinds of images we don't want to see. So what's been the reaction then from Twitter space? What have people been saying on social media? People
have called out the Kaizer Chiefs fans for not maintaining being Abafana Bothula Noxolo, meaning peace. So they've called them out for that. And they've also mentioned that people have been complaining about the coaches and about Kompela, asking him to resign, and Kaizer Chiefs has not acted upon that. Now that people are reacting, they're going to say something, they are doing something about it. Okay. So people have been saying such things.
So tell me what they're saying. Let's have a look at the next tweet, what it says.
Kaizer Chiefs and ANC, same WhatsApp group, they don't listen to their people until things go ugly. This could have been avoided.
And the last one. Okay, so what's scary about these pictures is that we've got a guy who's just about to kick this security guard, and she is a woman. And this is the one thing that people didn't perhaps see when the clip rolled for the first time. He's about to kick her in the head. And what we do know now is that she was injured quite severely, and this was the result. Yes, he knocked her out, and she's critically in hospital at the moment. So these are ugly scenes and requiring a lot of attention. All right, let's move away from Nedbank. The other story that's been running the whole week takes us to the Northwest Province.
Yes, the Mahikeng protests. You know, as you know, Peter, there have been riots in Mahikeng, and people have been protesting for service delivery and have been calling on their Premier Supra to be to resign as well. And a lot of violence has been going on. We saw that our Minister of Police was there yesterday, and we saw the President addressing the people of Mahikeng during the week. So businesses have been disrupted, the hospital and the clinics have been disrupted, schooling has been disrupted, and people have been tweeting this morning saying that the price of bread has gone up because it is so scarce. Wow.
So again, ugly scenes, tires being burnt, being barricaded, and there you go, 20 Rand for a loaf of bread. And this is supply and demand factors.
Yes,
because there's not a lot of it, they can push up the prices. So these protests landing on the table and the desk of Supra Mahumapelo, but discussions still in play. What have people been saying on Twitter about what we've seen?
One tweet that I took note of, or a report that I took note of this morning, a civilian was shot by a bullet from the riots in the head and is dead, and it is reported that they are a SANDF member. Boitumelo says here, what way forward is President Cyril Ramaphosa looking for? #Mahikeng protest. It seems like a lot of people are asking for questions. What is the way forward? What is the government doing about the violence that is going on in the Northwest?
All right, okay, that's a story that continues to unfold. All right, so then let's take another tweet on the Mahikeng thing, because it was a big story.
It was a big story.
Karabo says, I want to live in a South Africa where the government listens to the people and not wait for protests to become violent before they act. Okay, and then one more, I think.
The last one says, Ndate Jackson, why is it that last week your party was apologizing for threatening Winnie Mandela badly, and again this week another apology for treating Ndate?
All right, and then I guess the next big story is that we had another stalwart who passed away,
Yes.
and he had a Category 1 funeral yesterday, and the President paid tribute to him in a speech, a eulogy yesterday. Let's take a listen.
We bid farewell to one of the best amongst us. We bid farewell to a gentle soul and a formidable freedom fighter whose remarkable legacy will endure long after all of us are gone.
So, Sydney Temba Zolasquia being laid to rest yesterday, and this is a man who, when I was looking at social media and watching the story unfold, nobody had a bad word to say about this man.
Not at all, Peter, not at all. He was remembered as a person who upheld the Buchule principles. He was remembered as a freedom fighter and a person who wanted social justice for everyone. So people have been mourning him throughout ever since they heard of his passing and were saddened by the news. But Peter, what's interesting, there are people who are complaining, saying that we don't honor our struggle icons enough till they die. So that was the sentiment around his death.
Is there any tweets that we can see?
We have some tweets.
Let's take a look and see what people were saying. In fact, all right. Let's take a look at one final image, and that was the President. And he's done a lot of these eulogies this month of April, which has been quite a sad month for South Africans in general.
Yeah, but the one tweet that was interesting is that he was still apologizing for not treating the party, for not treating him as a stalwart in a right manner. Same with Umama Winnie, he did an apology. They're asking how many times will he apologize?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Buchule, thanks very much indeed for giving us an update on what's been happening on social media. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll look at other issues and also look forward to what might be trending in the week ahead. Stay with us. You're watching Media Monitor.